Thank you, Representative Bradford. You make a good point on the nonpartisan side from the court decision yesterday, because the court decision yesterday was nothing but partisan. The court either showed a total disregard for the U.S. Constitution or a total ignorance thereof based on their decision. And just when you look at the language where they're imposing state standards for redistricting state seats compared to the congressional redistricting, where we have struggled in the past to make sure that we got that down as close as possible to one person, one vote, because in those maps we've actually had to draw them based on previous decisions in the U.S. Constitution, that we have to get down as close as possible to the individual voters in each district being the same number of people, whereas within the state redistricting, we get into percentages with plus or minus 3% or so, 3.5% from district to district, whereas the congressional redistricting has been down to individual voters, making sure that the populations were that close. So I think there's still further things to be discussed and discovered in the process, but you made a good point on the decision yesterday, and that was strictly a partisan decision that was made, one that's unprecedented by a Supreme Court at the state level making decisions regarding the congressional redistricting that is by law and by Constitution the prerogative of the state legislature to determine, not the state courts. But this amendment is not nonpartisan. I mean, it's proposing that we have a commission that's made up of 11 members, 4 of which are from the majority party, the largest party in the state, the largest political party, 4 who are registered with the second largest political party. So 8 of the 11 members are going to be very partisan, chosen based on their partisanship, based on the party that they're in. So this is not a nonpartisan situation that would be created with this. But regardless of that, it's changing a different section of the Constitution, proposing to amend a different section than the section that this underlying bill that Representative Daley is attempting to amend actually addresses. So we have 2 different issues here. One is the number of districts. The other is how we go about designing those districts. It's 2 different sections of the Constitution. It's not germane, and would ask for a negative vote once again.